My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's time to go into another Ascension level 10 for the Silent. Because apparently, since it was updated, I'm gonna have to do this again. Alright, remove 2 cards. We'll remove a Parasite, we'll remove a Strike. Easy decision. Okay. Oh, there's like some real freedom in paths here. Neutralize, Survivor, and this fight is gonna go poorly if I don't actually start kicking in damage, so use double strike there. Although I'm not gonna accept 3 damage, so. Beautiful. Taking 2 damage this whole fight so far. I was about to say a triple defend would be something that I would do, but don't even get the option. Double strike kills. Easily done. Alright, we want like the first big aggressive card we see. When I said big aggressive card, I meant big aggressive card, not choke. I'll take a Cloak and Dagger. Damn it. If that had upgraded to Cloak and Dagger, we would have been in a real good position. Speaking of upgrading a Cloak and Dagger, we'll do that after we upgrade our Neutralize. I have to strike 3 times to kill this slime, and then I have to accept 12 damage. What are my other options? I can just... Right, let's pretend this turn didn't happen. Show me a better turn to respond to. See, I'm going to be weakened next turn, so I'm still going to have to hit this Spike Slime twice. But if this guy in the back line starts dealing big damage next turn, I want him to be weakened. Whereas this one, I'm going to be killing next turn regardless. Good. Neutralize, Cloak and Dagger defend, Shiv defend. Easy. Neutralize, strike. Strike defend. Beautiful. And just... another hit, and we've got the kill. Beauty. Take a fire potion. Outmaneuver is a really powerful card. So is Piercing Wail. I'll take my first copy of Outmaneuver. We want to kill this last as soon as possible. So you're going to be the one that gets the 6. You're going to be the one that gets the 4. Because this one is buffing itself up. Can't really have that. Perfect. So we've taken like, I want to say 2 damage in an actual bat. God, like as much as I like defensive cards, I actually have too many non-attack cards right now. As much as I want a copy of a couple of the cards I just saw, I can't take them because I won't be able to kill anything if I do. Alright, we're gonna have to use a firebomb in this fight. Right, there it goes. Beautiful. Otherwise, we were just not gonna get through this elite. Oh, please give aggression cards. Please. Also, please don't give half of the dazeds in my deck. Nope. Alright, well, thanks. Instead, this time you gave more than half of the remaining days in my deck. So, you know what? You did follow to a T what I asked you to do. The spirit of what I asked you to do was completely lost in the shuffle, but you did follow what I asked. That's all I can ask. Not particularly keen on getting 2 dazed in the turn where I have the extra energy, but you know. Speaking of 2 days in the turn where I have extra energy. And there it goes again. This run would benefit so much from Ice Cream. Every run would. Fair. but this run would have already benefit quite a lot from ice cream. This fight is proving more and more that I do need my first aggressive pickup. Whenever you pick up a skill card and add it to your deck, it is going to be upgraded. I need a Dagger Spray. It's an aggressive card. Upgraded as well. So I can choose to go for 3 elites. Ooh. I really want to take Dash, but I also really want to take Vajra right now. Yeah, I'm going to take Vajra. Because I've already got a double hit in my deck. Mango, raise your max HP by 14. That also raised my current HP by 14. Alright. Malaise, sure. More than happy to take it. So there's Dagger Throw. Karen left a really insightful comment about Dagger Throw recently, talking about it just being free damage on top of Prepared. I don't particularly like Prepared as a card. Oh, fuck. I have to. Oh, if I could have gotten Neutralize or... Oh, man, that would have been good. Tincture, whenever you discard a card. Ooh. This is interesting. We're getting an interesting deck going on here. That's 14 damage, but malaising my enemy right now would be ridiculous. I have to. Oh yeah, and Bullet Time was upgraded when it was put in my deck, so now it only costs 2. I've got to remind myself of that, because it means that all card draw cards are ridiculous additions to my deck. Heck, 13, 15 damage. Using Tincture there because it does damage as well as protects me against a lot of incoming. Strawberry raised my max HP by 7. Tincture, by the way, was whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to every random enemy for each card discarded. And Vajra was 1 strength. I mean, if I'm going to be casting a lot of cards, Bullet Time, 1000 Cuts, we've done this build before. But hey, let's do it again, I guess. Transform a card, sure. Here it's gonna be like a strike. Caltrops. Bullet Time first. 1000 Cuts. Caltrops. Defend. Defend. Will malaise the highest HP target. Beautiful. Beautiful. Upgraded Dagger Spray is particularly amazing here. And another defend, and we seem to be almost completely fine. We almost perfected this fight. God, that would have been amazing. Ninja Scroll, start each combat with 3 Shivs in hand. Alright, this is now like a Shiv deck? Concentrate's actually really interesting for us. Because it instantly upgrades, plus it deals damage because of Tincture. But I think we actually take Setup. Place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile that costs 0 until it's played. No, but we don't need to do that. We need Draw and we need Concentrate. Yeah. Here we're actually going to rest. As much as I would have loved to upgrade my 1000 Cuts, it's rest time. Okay. And I'm actually going to use the Survivor to discard there so that I deal 3 extra damage with Tincture. And I can lower the opponent's strength a lot right now. But that doesn't even persist. Because as soon as the enemy splits, that's no longer, you know, applied. Okay, the enemy's now going to be splitting this turn. So I bought myself a turn where I basically just get to try and wail on the enemy as much as possible. Also, I've drawn myself a lot closer to my next dagger spray. Which is going to be really handy, hopefully. My AoE does more damage than I kind of do right now. So I want to kill the spike slime that's going to be making me frail rather than one that's going to make me weak. We interrupted the backliner there. Probably not exactly at the right time, though. Dagger Spray's still in the deck, right? Nope. We need to upgrade Cloak and Dagger pretty much as soon as possible. As soon as that card is upgraded, and 1,000 cuts, then we're going to be able to do kind of horrific things. Great and terrible things. This run's off to an amazing start, though. Whee! Adrenaline. 1,000% adrenaline. Easiest pickup of my entire life. I don't really have enough defense to take a Philosopher's Stone here. I've already removed one strike and I've got 2 upgraded defense, so I don't really want to transform them all. Eternal Feather is just some extra healing. Yeah, let's go with that. Problem is, if I gave strength to my enemies and then I immediately fought like the birds, I'm dead. That's it. Like, end of the run. Well done, Rhapsody, you goddamn moron. I've done that to myself enough times now. Let's not do it again. How many times have I got to touch a fire before I'm like, shit, fire hot? My goal there was pretty much just to play out my entire hand. I'm fine with using Malaise to do nothing there. I'm entirely comfortable with it. I just need to start removing this artifacting. There we go. See, Noxious Fumes might not even fit in this deck. This deck does the AoE faster than Noxious Fumes does. In fact, I think I might actually just take Dagger Throw. So Dagger Throw is going to be a card draw, as well as a discard. But that discard actually has a bonus for us. We've got Tincture. Yeah. I'll take a Dagger Throw. It's also just 9 damage. I can't take a curse in this deck. Oh man, I'm going to have to rest early. Dang video game. Alright, we have... We use a Shiv, then we Adrenaline. Alright, then it's bullet time. I shouldn't have used all of those defends there, by the way. I should have used Concentrate to get them out of my hand. In that way, I would have done damage. Because Tincture would have done it for me. I'm actually just going to go for a super strong Malaise here. Easy. Alright, I'm really hoping that I just get some of my aggressive cards in my next hand, otherwise we are boned. Well, we did get the aggressive cards. Not enough, but thankfully our opponent wasn't even deciding to attack that turn. Take its second copy of Dagger Spray. This rate gets better with more cards you discard, but we only have 2 sources of discard in the entire deck right now. Skewer gets better with strength as well, but it also gets better with degenerate amounts of energy, and we don't really have that. I think we just take the second AoE because it's going to be important in fighting the elites on this floor. There's just a lot of AoE fights on this floor. First thing we want to do is Dagger Throw, so we can check if we get an important card, and we did. We did. I kind of want to use an energy potion here so that I can Caltrops, and Caltrops shouldn't be important in this fight. If Caltrops is important in this fight, I've already done enough things wrong. Thousand Cuts is unfortunately not upgraded, so Thousand Cuts defend melees doesn't really... Like, it's still good, and I should still do it, but it's not making me happy on the inside. This one's already weaker. You. Gosh. I hope we have a rest before our first boss. I don't think we do, though. Yeah, we don't. It's gonna be a hard life. Backflip. We'll totally take that. Defense, card draw, both really important to us right now. So we have 10 cards in hand. So I need to Shiv before I backflip. Okay. Then I need to Shiv before I Adrenaline. Then it's bullet time, 1000 Cuts, Dagger Spray, Dagger Spray. And you can kind of see where it's going from here. Beautiful. I left the bird on the ground because it's just going to die to AoE next turn, so I don't really have to worry about it at all. Beautiful. I mean, hell, if this was an elite fight, we would be in the clear. Should be right. Nope. I miscalculated that. Save 3 HP by using a potion right now? No. They're worth more than 3 HP. There's a Dex potion. That's going to be really handy. And here's a Cloak and Dagger, and the Cloak and Dagger immediately upgrades itself when we pick it up. So we're huge fans of that. We are going to need this Dex potion, and this is a pretty good opener, actually. I'll actually target there just in case the card that I draw is not... Oh no, the Dagger Spray was going to kill him anyway. That's my bad. I should have known that. Double stab. Go for a strike. I'm actually going to use the energy potion here to get out a larger malaise. Beautiful. All right. We need more card draw before this deck really gets off the ground. It's currently a pretty good deck. It could be a lot better. Beautiful. It is just going to dismantle this fight, though. Hell yeah. We did draw a really good opening for this fight, though. So I'm very, very pleased about that. Given the way that we use Concentrate, Ice Cream would be insane. Just absolutely bonkers for this deck. Yeah, that's a perfect fight. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. That's really nice. We already have an Adrenaline in this deck, and that Nightmare will upgrade itself as soon as I pick it up. But I think I have to take a Cloak and Dagger. Like, this would allow us to get super degenerate and have fun and do things like that, but this will win, and we're in Ascension mode 10. I can't really focus on things that won't just win. We do need to upgrade 1,000 Cuts as soon as possible, but now is not the time for that. There's 1,000 Cuts, by the way. Speaking of. Okay. If the next card on my deck turns out to be Bullet Time, I was pretty sad, but it wasn't, so I'm quite pleased, in fact. Beautiful. As soon as this gets started, we're on a roll and nothing can stop us. It's just, while it gets started, we're going to be losing a lot of HP. Bottled Flame is a really good pickup for us. Unfortunately, it's actually probably not. I'm going to take it for Neutralize. No, Dagger Spray. Yeah, so I can control the board. Yeah. No, because later that's not even going to kill things. I'm going to want the Neutralize. Yeah. I'll take it for Neutralize. Blade Dance will upgrade itself as soon as I pick it up. So it's 4 cards for the price of 1. Frozen Eye. When viewing your draw pile, you view it in order. That is going to be so good for us. We don't have another Elite Battle later this floor, so I'm upgrading 1,000 Cuts because it needs to be upgraded. Shiv, backflip. Cool. Bullet time. Fine. We need bottled lightning so that we can always have our opening hand contain the... What's it called again? Bottled lightning so we can have our opening hand contain the... Bullet time. There we go. I knew the name for it. Cool. Needed to defend myself pretty much as I could, though. Also, an accuracy would not go far astray in this deck. Be a nice pickup. Acrobatics is already upgraded, and it's a bunch of card draw. Yep. Okay, so there are two rests over that side, but I'm going to go for the shop. And the reason I'm going for the shop is because if the shop has either kunai or... One sec. I didn't even get what I was looking for. Didn't even get it that time. Man. Let's malaise you. If the shop has kunai or shuriken, with the amount of things that we are throwing out, we will just destroy everything. Here the ordering doesn't matter because of the costs. Ornamental Fan would even be amazing. So kunai is if 3 times you cast an attack in a single turn, you gain a dex, and Shuriken is the same but for strength, and Ornamental Fan is you gain 4 block if you cast 3 attacks in a single turn. So you can see pretty easily how this would get wildly out of control for us. I'll take another backflip, another card draw, and it's upgraded as soon as I pick it up. Ooh. As much as I do want well-laid plans, no, I can take it. I can take it. I could take Frozen Egg and well-laid plans, and well-laid plans would be upgraded. But I think I need Paper Crane. Enemies with weak will deal 50% less damage rather than 25% less damage, and then I'll take a well-laid plans. Two extra cards in my opening hand. My opening hand is now too many cards, actually. It's going to shuffle some shivs back into my deck or something like that. Need to upgrade Cloak and Dagger, but who are we versing? It's Automaton? I think we have to rest. Alright. Yeah, hand is too full. That's a shame. All right. There's the bullet time. Should still just do this in order. Yeah, there goes my Adrenaline and my 1,000 cuts. You know, the 2 most important cards in this deck that I really needed to draw a lot earlier than right now. Oh, boy. Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble with a capital T. There's our first Dagger Spray. Let's find our second. There it is. Right, I'm going to retain the Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to take some damage here. Okay. Just going to attack a bunch of these to the enemy's face, and there comes my Adrenaline. Beautiful. Use Acrobatics. Not being attacked this turn, so... Dagger again. I have so much card draw left in my deck that I should outmaneuver here. And this upcoming turn is going to be the Hyper Beam, so I'm going to save the defend rather than the strike. There we go. Backflip. Backflip. Dagger throw. And the card I'm going to discard is going to be Concentrate. Then we can bullet time for a bunch of defense. Hell, we might actually fully defend ourselves here. No, but we did come close. Against the Hyper Beam, that's pretty ridiculous. So that was a really, really exceedingly poor draw. And we still kind of have done quite well here. All things considered. Stab, 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 stab. Alright, backflip time, acrobatics time. Okay, you are going to be healing yourself here. Actually, I could just finish this right now. Beautiful. So I think I would have actually survived that without the... Do I take a second bullet time? You know what? I do. And then because I've got well-laid plans, I'll just hold the one that's not useful. I'm not going to go with question card. I'm actually going to go with lizard tail here. Just guarantee my win, I believe. As long as I have that in the final fight, nothing can really do anything to me then. I'm going to take this path because I can dodge the second elite and just go for a rest if I need to. That's, like, me in a nutshell right there. I'm going to do this because then I can just go for a rest if I need to. My life is a very, very, very complicated series of interludes between naps. Adrenaline, backflip, Aston cuts, cloak and dagger. Let's go. I love that we can kind of reliably find the card that we're looking for. I'm gonna save a survivor because it's 3 free damage as well, because of tincture. Backflip, bullet time. So we've kind of just completely bypassed the need for none of those. We've completely bypassed the need for extra energy just by taking both of these bullet times. You know what? I'm actually going to take that. So there goes my ability to get kunai and stuff like that, but you know, I was assuming that was going to happen anyway. I'm going to lose the cloak and dagger here because I have a bunch of them, and that's the unupgraded one. So when I'm not casting one, that's the one that I'm not casting. And kill him. I mean, I could have played both. We'll see. We'll see. Adrenaline, acrobatics. There's a bullet time. It's got to defend because it's not going to be useful. Defend. Cloak and dagger. Stab, 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 stab. Never stop stabbing. Never stop not stopping. I don't think we take a second dagger throw in this deck. The first one has performed fine, but it hasn't performed amazingly. There's the second backflip. The problem with the second backflip is it's going to start drawing me into things that I don't really want to be casting this turn. I'm going to use the Ancient Artifact here to prevent my opponent from infecting me with this thing that he does. The constriction, I'm not going to want any part of that. This is just 10 damage a turn. I can't really afford that right now. I don't even need bullet time right now, but I don't have the ability to retain it, so there's no reason not to use it. Thousand cuts, well-laid plans. With acrobatics in the next hand, I'm going to outmaneuver here, and I will retain a defend because we are now going to be constricted. Cool. Time for bullet time. Wee! All the shivs. Okay. Should have cast the other one as well. Would have been 2 more free damage. And in fact, it would have been a lot more block as well. I forgot that I had the constriction effect on me because I was like, yeah, no, I negated that. But then I forgot to update my thinking afterwards. I'm not going to take Backstab, despite the fact that it's upgraded, it does a lot of damage, and it's Exhaust. The reason I'm not going to take it is because I don't want it in my opening hand. It is going to decrease the chance that I pick up my bullet time and my 1000 cuts in my opening hand. And they're far more important to me. I would almost always take Backstab, just not in this specific scenario. Hey, there's our bullet time. Beautiful. Defend. Survivor. Let's go with that. Cloak and dagger. There we go. Make sure we play as many cards as possible before we start attacking. By which I mean is what I should have done and didn't do. We'll discard a normal defend here. Okay. Pretty reasonable damage there. There's our 1,000 guts. Unfortunately, we have no defensive cards here. Yeah, I'm actually going to dagger throw before our 1,000 cuts here. Yeah. So I'm actually just not going to have 1,000 cuts activated because I really do want to defend. Lays you and then they'll stab. Alright, I shouldn't have discarded the 1,000 cuts because I could have retained it. I was thinking, oh, this is all going away at the end of the turn. My bad. Also, my bad again. I need to turn all this volume down. Thank you. Show some respect to the listeners by not having my phone active off to the side. For the 19, beautiful. Yeah, it's super easy. Backflip. Backflip. Time, 1,000 cuts. Let's go. I could have done the dagger throw first as well. That's my bad. Okay. So we've got him down to about half health now. And this is where it becomes much more drastic. Yeah, we need all of the defenses possible. So 6, 8. 6, 8's 14. Another 6, 20, 25. And we also hit the weakness. And the weakness is actually going to weaken you double because of the paper crane. So, yeah, I lose the discard here. The concentrate here. And then we just cast everything. Awesome. That paper crane has been paying ridiculous dividend. That's also why the red mask was so important to pick up, which applies 1 week to all enemies at the start of each combat. Because that extra week is twice as effective as it usually would be. Unfortunately, we've now taken damage in this fight. Beautiful. So we're not going to get a perfect here. Just dunk him. Oddly smooth stone at the start of each combat, gain 1 dex. That's really handy for us. We actually use like a lot of single target attacks. I think we could get a lot of use out of Envenom. That's footwork and I really want it. I think we actually take an acrobatics here though. There's also ice cream, which would have been ridiculous, but slightly out of our price ranges. Plural. Do I take 1 elite later? Or do I take 2 elites? I think I take the 1 elite later. Play safer. I'll upgrade Envenom because otherwise it's going to be prohibitively expensive. Prayer Wheel, non-boss chest now also contain cards. Darkstone Periads, whenever you gain a curse, I also get 6 max HP. I don't want another acrobatics at this point. Crippling Poison I might actually want one of. Just another way to apply weak, and because weak is so powerful with Paper Crane. Sure. That said, I'm fattening up my deck, which is making it much harder for me to get my bullet times in the right hands. That said, I did get my bullet time in the right hand here, so, you know, maybe I'm full of shit. It's probably that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Drop a defend. I'm actually going to keep a concentrate here. Backflip. Yeah. Dagger spray, cloak and dagger. Split the damage. Actually, gonna discard both of those as well. I'm gonna save this cloak and dagger. Backflip. Venom, cloak and dagger, double hit, double poison. Save a normal strike. Good gosh. A lot of very important cards at the very bottom of the deck here. And bullet time. Now, maneuver, cloak and dagger. Yeah, this is bullshit. This whole run's been bullshit. Let's take another cloak and dagger. So I want to draw as many cards as I possibly can before I bullet time, which is why I'm going to be using shivs and adrenalines and stuff like that. I just want to make that clear so it doesn't look like I'm doing everything in the wrong order because I'm a massive idiot. That's almost always the case. It's just not the case right now. So the problem here... I still have to. Yeah. Is... I'm going to take a bunch of damage. But... over the course of this fight... probably just going to take a bunch more if I don't do certain things. Another acrobatics, another concentrate. No. Oh, hell no! I would have actually really loved the opportunity here to take that reflex. But instead, I'm going to take a blur. Instantly upgrades itself. More than happy to have it. Here's an elite. We should be, depending on our opening draw, we're fine here. Ooh, this is not one of the opening draws I was hoping for. Alright, now it is. Get everything active. And I'll just start wailing on the lower HP target. Because I'm a big meanie. I'm gonna actually leave that dagger throw in my hand. No, I want to cast it. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we've got. Another cloak and dagger. I mean, we haven't got the spread damage yet, but that hasn't even really interfered with us at all. So we're going to take a little damage in this fight, but we are going to be healing back up afterwards. And since the deck actually has 33 cards, we're going to be healing up a lot from Eternal Feather also. I don't think I use 1,000 Cuts here. I just need to fully defend. I'll save 1,000 Cuts, mind. I don't think that was the time to use it. 1,000 Cuts. I'll discard these two. Defend hits. Yeah, we're losing a lot of HP. There's the adrenaline. Alright, we got the kill now. See, the problem is we didn't have melees early enough there as well. And not having melees early enough kind of invalidates the Paper Crane because I really need the melees to be weakening the enemies for any significant period of time. Since the deck is so large, we're not going to have a consistent draw. And who's our final boss? You do actually have debuffs that you'd apply. I'm actually going to take a Sucker Punch here. Another way to get some get some weakness in this deck. All right, this fight is pretty much entirely going to rely on our opening draw, how good it is. Okay. Now I can acrobatics. Wow. This is garbo. I'm going to put a crippling poison on the backline there because it's really important that that enemy doesn't start, you know, their pain train pretty much on me. As much as I want to save Malaise, I'm not in the near future rather, going to have a free turn to play it. So I'm actually just going to use it for a debuff right now. And here I'm going to retain Blade Dance because it's 8 damage just with the 1,000 cuts active. There's 1,000 cuts. Backflip and a bullet time. Beautiful. Bullet time, Envenom, 1,000 cuts, Blade Dance. And I do have the ability to retain a card. So here I'm going to retain a bullet time, and then my next hand just has bullet time in it as well. So we're not going to be able to perfect this fight, but we're going to get pretty damn close. Yeah. No, should have dagger thrown first there. Didn't even think about it in time, unfortunately. Okay. Let's backflip. Open dagger. In with double shiv. And I'm going to drop a blur here because I'm kind of concerned that the next turn might be a little bit potent. No, it's just another 14. Okay. Neutralize does need to be constantly active, so does Sucker Punch. Double Dagger Spray. I don't even want to play Caltrops because it's just going to strengthen my enemy a little more here. And it's probably the second form of our enemy that we want to drop fire potions on. Okay, let's drop a dagger throw. Use bullet time. Backflip. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to retain bullet time as much as like I really wanted to here. Like 7x4 is 28. So, I mean, we can retain it if I don't use a strike. And you know what? That's actually the right move. Retain the bullet time. What? It was selected! Alright, game. You want to play hardball, eh? Eh? You want to play hardball with Chris Matthews? Well, go find him. I'm Ryan. If at all possible, I would like to retain this, but I can't. I need to prevent this attack. Now I need to drink that, and we actually might just now be dead. Scar the strike, get a backflip off. Oh boy. Alright, let's just use every defensive card in our hands. Concentrate, discards this and this. Defensive card. 48. Yeah, that's exactly how much block we currently have. Alright, I could get 2 more block by using Blur, but I think the extra damage that we kick out is going to be more important right now. It's a 26. Okay, 26 isn't horrible. We do have a blur, so defense is more important than anything else in this hand. And there's the blur, dagger throw. Good, good, good. We've already completely blocked this. We blocked it last turn. Again, we just need the defense more than anything else. Is that true? That's true. I don't need that concentrate then. Blur. Hits, hits, hits. Come on, we can do this. We can totally do this. Nine by 3 is rough, but we've already completely blocked it. The enemy did take away 1 HP from me. 1 HP. 1. So 7 plus 2. Sorry, 7 plus 7 plus is 16. This is 10 plus... It's 16 either way. Oh, except this does more charges. No, it does the same amount of charges of poison. What was I trying to say before? 9 by 3. Thanks to the weaken. 9 by 3 isn't that bad for us. Uh-oh. Oh, something bad just really happened. I think I just lost. I don't know if there's any way that I can block this. So we're not that far from the bottom of our deck. We really needed bullet time to be one of the cards that we drew there. Unfortunately, we didn't. But now, even if I backflip, even if I get bullet time, I can't cast it. In fact, that's my fault. It's entirely my fault. I have Frozen Eye, and I've not used it once this entire fight. I should have been able to predict my next draws, and I should have been able to plan around them. That's totally my bad. So if I knew that I wasn't going to draw that, would I have been able to defend myself? I would have had this, this, and this. So 7, and 9, and 6. Yeah, I would have been able to keep myself alive. Yeah. I just killed myself, yeah. Enemy is already weak, so applying a weaken won't help. Like, I can block most of the... Like, a lot of it, but I can't block all of it. Ouch. This was a really close... Listen tail! You wanna know why that makes me so fucking happy to see? Because at some point in the past Rhapsody thought future Rhapsody's a fucking moron. He's gonna get himself killed. I'll look out for him. I'll pack this. Have you ever gone out and gotten quite reasonably drunk, and then come home and the next morning you wake up and you have a headache, but right next to you is a bowl of food and a drink, and your phone is plugged in, and you're like, shit, drunk me took care of sober me. He knew that hungover me would really need this. Good work, drunk me. That's effectively what's just happened. I was looking out for myself way in advance. Fuck yes. We prepare our daggers and deal 957 damage. Speedster, that could have been a little faster. We got one champion. We got a little bit of well-fed. I think we're just short of Librarian. 35 cards in deck. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time. Jor Emanuel. See you then.